y'all? We are back again with another episode of Vibes Unplugged at Afrovibes TV with your number one host, Lala Red. Y'all already know what's going on. I'm super ecstatic tonight because I have my girl Armani here with me, the biggest, one of a beautiful woman, a mother, a hairstylist. She has a hair company. She's also on TV. She's casted for Dow's on the Run. So we're going to get into all of that tonight. How you feeling, Armani?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. You already know. Of course, I wanted to get you in here, especially so we can just talk. We're both moms, so we both into business. So we're mom entrepreneurs, y'all. So of course, I wanted to get her in here to have a conversation with her tonight and just figure out what she got going on for 2025.
Big things popping, little shit stopping.
Period. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you is a Midwest hottie too, just like me. So tell me where you're from. Tell me, like, kind of how did you get into being into business?
Okay, so I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I actually started my hair business called Stay Pretty. I was just, me and my homegirl was sitting on the couch one day and we were like, we gotta make some money, like we gotta figure it out. Like, so I'm just twirling my little nappy hair and I'm like, oh, I can sell hair. And I'm like, yeah, I can sell hair. I can do that. I can do that. So I got to researching and, found me a little first time startup vendor and we went from there.
Right. Because hair is like a huge industry. It's like $1 billion industry. So I know they try to say that hair and things like that is oversaturated, but it's really just about your hustle.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like Ohio? How did it make you? How did that construct your hustle? How do you feel like that helped you with your business? Just growing up in, like poverty, growing up in the hood, just growing up where you have to survive.
All right. So me growing up, I didn't know nothing about the hood life.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was very sheltered. She kept me very sheltered. I grew up in the church, like church life. My parents, my mom, my grandma, and them, they have no understanding now how I just crossed over to this type of lifestyle. They have no understanding. But it's just like, sometimes I feel like I'm a chameleon. I can adapt to any environment.
Okay.
So it was kind of like that. Like when I turned 18, I went to the hood, 22nd and Livingston, Columbus, Ohio, and I was just like, oh my god, wow! Like, this is for me, like. So yeah, that's kind of how that was. But yeah, I never. My great grandfather had a hair shop for years and years and years called Sir Mr. Keys, and he always told me as a kid, like, "You're gonna do hair," and I'm like, "I'm not doing no hair. Like that ain't for me. Like you tweaking. I'm not doing no hair." He used to always say that, and then out of nowhere, like the girls I was selling the hair to when I first started the hair business called Stay Pretty. My slogan is "Life can be ugly, so stay pretty." Because as we know, if we having a bad day, if we just having a bad day, but if we look good, it's like.
You feel better.
Yeah, like shit.
Oh, you need go get your hair done, girl. You're gonna feel way better.
You're gonna feel way better about whatever you're going through. So, so I had started, the girls I was selling the hair to, they were just like, we can't find anybody to do our hair. You need to start doing hair. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, this is enough. Like, dealing with y'all doing this, like, this is enough. But there was peer pressure. Then finally, I'm like, let me see what it's about. So I took a couple of hair classes on my own. And I was like, okay, I can fuck with this. No, I like it. I like it.
So you're more like a self-made hairstylist. Yeah, like you didn't go to cosmetology school or nothing.
I did. I have 40 more hours to complete. Okay. But here in Texas, I don't know what the hold up is. They playing games. They taking so long, but I do have 40 hours to complete. But yeah, I did. I didn't grow up doing hair though. But my cousins and them, they all do hair. So it's kind of, I feel like it's harder for me to catch on to the hair wave because like I said, I didn't grow up doing it. As opposed to them, they grew up doing it. So they can just look at it and do it. Like,
right. They can do it in their sleep.
Yeah, in their sleep. As people like, man, I got to learn this. I got to figure this out. Like I got to figure it out. So.
Okay. I understand that. Okay. So how did you end up here in Houston? How did that happen?
Okay. So my mom moved around a lot. When I was 17, we moved here. I went to Job Corps in San Marcos. I always liked Houston, but me and my mom had such an off and on again relationship. It was like, if you fuck up at Job Corps, you can't come here. So I fucked up at Job Corps.
Right.
So I went back to Ohio. That's what it was.
The mama said, I'm not playing.
Yeah, she said, I ain't
playing no games.
So yeah, I fucked up at Job Corps. So I went back home to Ohio. But I always loved Tucson. Like I had always trying to get back out here for like years and years, but it was just like I guess God's timing was just like, nah, it's not time, it's not time. So when I originally tried to move out here before I moved to Virginia, I was trying to get out here and it just wasn't working out. It wasn't working out. So then I actually moved to Virginia, and then in Virginia is where I went to cosmetology school. And it's where I actually really fell in love with the part of doing hair and mastering the hair. So I feel like it was like levels to it. So then after I felt like I was, halfway done with Virginia, I was almost done with cosmetology school. I just felt like I wasn't progressing, but I wasn't getting low. I was just like standing at a standstill, and I was feeling like suffocated. So I'm like, so what's up, God? Like something got to shake. Like what's up? So he like, you feel me? In a dream, he like move. So I'm like, move? Where am I gonna move to? Like
it always
like
what's
like
up?
That. Like where am I moving to? I tried Atlanta. Atlanta was just too much for me. I just couldn't. So I'm like, let me see what's up in Houston.
Really? You feel like Atlanta was too much, but Houston's not?
Yeah, I feel like Atlanta was too. Probably because I really didn't know nobody there.
Okay, yeah.
And at least in Houston, I knew a couple people, so I can kind of wiggle and try to figure out, So Atlanta was not it for me. I couldn't find nothing or whatever. So then I'm like, well, let me see what's up in Houston. In Houston, everything was just
going.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, here you go. I'm here. Okay. What's up?
So can you give some girls some advice, like younger girls that want to be in business, that want to be entrepreneurs, even girls that are like in the hair industry that may need help with finding vendors and just like staying motivated, like how you said you felt like you were at a standstill. That happens a lot in business, especially when you have other things going on. So can you just tell the girls like what they can do just to stay positive and stay motivated and just keep going with their hair business or just business endeavors, period?
First and foremost, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. I promise you, like, stay prayed up.
That's the biggest.
Yeah, that's the biggest. Stay prayed up, and then stay consistent. My problem is consistency. Like, I'll be consistent for a couple months, and then I'll be doing something else. And then I'll come back to this, and then I'm back. It's like, you got to stay consistent. Like, consistency is the biggest thing. Find out who your target market is and press them.
That's a good one.
Press your target market. Find out who you want to appeal to and press your target market.
That's a good one. For sure, because everybody is definitely not your market. You got to figure it out.
They was all mad at Jada, like, oh, her eyelash kit, and they was mad. She was like, well, if you ain't gonna buy it, don't buy it. Like, if you ain't gonna buy it, don't buy it. Like, I'm not. You're not her audience. Like, you not my audience. If you ain't buying it, you ain't buying. That's how I feel. Like, if I'm just not your cup of tea, like.
I agree with that. I definitely
like
agree
y'all
with
can't
that.
be mad. She ain't say nothing wrong. Y'all not my target audience. Like
if it's $70 and you're not the target audience, you're just not the target audience.
It is what it is.
I understand where some people coming from though. They like, I can get this off of whatever.
For TikTok shop for $5. Like that's cool, but at the same time, like
it's about support. Right. That's not the purpose. The point is that y'all are supporting somebody that y'all vibe with, somebody that y'all like, somebody that y'all want to see doing better in life. So
sure.
I definitely get that too. So tell me a little bit more about selling hair. Can you give us a few pros and cons when it comes to selling hair?
Okay, so back home when I first started selling hair, like I said, I didn't know nothing about the hair business. It literally just came to me right then and there, twirling my little nappy naps. And it literally just came to me. I didn't know nothing about it. So literally, just like, when you first find out something, you want to research, you want to know everything about it. So I was researching, I was doing all this stuff. So testing vendors, doing all that. What I can say is if you are going to sell hair, make sure you get a couple vendors and you test every hair texture that they have, because a lot of times they like to trick you. They'll send you the good stuff to test, like, oh yeah, that's good. But then when the orders start coming in, they send you bullshit hair. They send them bullshit hair. So you got to make sure you fill them out and feel the vibe, and you feel me, just pray on it for real. Because as much as these people in the US scam, some people over there are biggest scammers. They the biggest. So you gotta just, I don't know, pray on it. Don't be a dummy about it. Don't just pick one vendor like, oh yeah, this is cool. Nah, keep at least 5. I say keep at least 5.
especially because hair be going so fast.
Yeah,
like your
goes
vendor,
like crack for real.
Like your vendor might run out of something, and then you like, dang, I don't know what to do. I got so many orders.
You gotta
orders
have
coming in,
yep.
right? You don't want to miss your money.
You don't want nobody to be like, oh, you don't got no hair. Like, what's up with you? Like, hold on, nah.
It looks unprofessional, right? Especially when you just starting. Like, you got to make sure you have your products to get yourself out there, network, get more exposure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that you do a little bit of modeling too, right?
I'm breaking into it.
You're breaking into it. Okay, so have you done any photo shoots and stuff?
I got some coming up.
Okay,
I got some. My birthday coming up, so I'm doing a whole little what's it called? Like a revamp. I'm revamping myself.
Yeah.
My business. So it's just like I'm getting born again.
We outside for the birthday.
We outside.
We got the whole cast team, everybody. We outside.
Pull up for this.
Speaking of casting, you guys, so she is also casted on a show called Dolls on the Run. And it's just about women coming together, showing off what they do, showing off their different talents. There's models, stylists, hairstylists, photographers, things like that on the show, nail artists. Just all of that good stuff on the show, just to network, show each other that we can work together, girl empowerment. And you were on the second season?
Yep, season 2.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Dolls on the Run, because y'all, I'm on season 3, and I'm excited.
Okay, so season 2 was really fun. I didn't know anyone personally. Like I said, I'm from Ohio. I didn't really know anyone personally. It was really fun. Like, I love Smoke. I love her ideas. Like, she is really thebomb.com.
She seems sweet.
She's so bomb. Like, I love her too.
Shout out to you, Smoke.
So yeah, it was a good, like I said, I was just on Instagram one day and I was just tapping, and I just kind of came across her page and I'm like, okay, she got a reality show. Let me see. So I get to clicking. I watch the first and I'm like, okay, like, all right, I see where she going with this. So I'm like, fucking let me try it. Like, let me try it. So I sent them my little audition, like 30-second video, whatever it was gonna be, and then they emailed back like, what's up? This is lit. Come on with it. I'm so like, all right, cool. It was fun. We definitely had fun. We had a little bit of drama, but I mean, us girls, like, it's gonna be a little catty situation. It's gonna be a little catty situation. But other than that, Smoke's very professional. Her sets is very professional. She is really the bomb. Like, I love her.
Yeah, she seems very cool.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for season 3. Like,
yes, we got our first.
So much.
We got our first little event on March 1st, y'all. We so excited. We're doing some photo shoots, and we just coming together to get to know each other. So I'm super excited to meet all the girls beforehand. I do already know one of the girls. I already know Mika.
Okay.
Yeah, I met her a while ago. We used to work at the same place. She does lashes. Yeah. So I used to work at Amazing Lash Studio too. Okay. And she's still there. I'm like, girl, do your shit. That's what's up. Like, but yeah, I'm super excited just to get around y'all. Be outside. We're doing our shit. We're doing our big one.
We're going up. We're going up this year. It's going up this year.
Make sure y'all definitely tune in to
Roku TV, IBIR Network, Dolls on the Run.
Yes. Season 1 and 2 is already on there. Be on the lookout for season 3 with me and Armani. So yeah, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We will be back shortly. Be on the lookout and stay tuned for the rest of our interview here with your host, Lala Red, and my girl Armani from Dolls on the Run. What's up, y'all? It's your favorite host, Lala Red, here again with Vibes Unplugged with my girl, the biggest, Armani. Thank y'all for coming back to join us, y'all. Like I said, I'm super ecstatic to go ahead and be talking to one of my cast members here that I'm going to be shooting with coming up in March. Make sure, again, y'all be on the lookout for Dolls on the Run Season 3. Now, Armani, I know you're a mom just like me, so let's talk a little bit about just being a mom and being in the industry, just working on yourself, working on your endeavors, and just being in the business. How is it being a mom and being here in Houston where your family is all the way back in Columbus and up north? How is that for you, and just juggling, trying to accomplish your dreams and goals?
It's hard.
I know.
It's hard. And I got teenagers. I got all teenagers. My kids is, I have 3 biological, but I do have a bonus daughter.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking into adopting her. So,
nice.
Yeah, so they're 13, 14, 15, and 16.
Mm-hmm.
My 16-year-old, that's my son. He's the oldest. He'll be 17 in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
He already has a baby. So
Happy
I'm
birthday.
also a grandma.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you did tell me that.
I'm also a grandma. And her nickname is Lala.
You look good. That's my twin.
Yeah, her nickname is Lala. She is 8 months. And
so cute.
I love her to death.
So cute. They so cute when they that small.
Are. And her personality.
Once they get like 3, they like like that. They just want to. Yes, they just doing anything and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, being just dealing with teenagers all in one house, like it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I bet. And then you got teenage boys too. You got
one boy and 3 girls.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. But my friends and stuff, I have like really good friends. Mm-hmm. So they always have my back. Mm-hmm. And so I'm so appreciative and thankful for my friends that I do have, like, because it does get hard. It's to the point where I'll be like, I don't want to do this. I'm tired. They just be like, come on with. I'm about to come get them, or I'm about to come talk to them. Like, so it's good to have that. I do wish, like, we were closer to home to family, because I know they miss home and I know they miss family. Yeah. But it's like when I'm trying to build and I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do to make us secure, like, we're going to have to go through it. Like, that's how I feel. We got to go through it. Sometimes I'd be like, oh my God, I just want to go home. Yeah, like I need my mom. Like, I need my people. I need like my day meal. Yes. I need to be around some familiar. Yeah, it's like that. That's why I wish we was a little closer. Mm-hmm. But it is what we did get to go back home. I just recently lost my brother in January. Oh, sorry to hear that. We were able to go back home for a couple of days and just be around family and just, even though it was a sad situation, we were still happy because we were around each other. But I do, I do wish we was a little closer. Yeah, we literally like 1,000 miles away from our people. Obviously, people like we was like across the world. Like, yes. I ain't no. No, that's like a 20-hour drive. 20-hour me driving for a day. Yeah, I literally just did that, girl. And I went home to Chicago. And I was like, I'm not doing this ever again. I don't know what I was thinking. And then it was just me and my daughter. Mm-hmm. And I drove basically the whole way. I think I stopped maybe like 3 times to use the bathroom. She was pretty much asleep the whole time, which made it easy. Mm-hmm. But I was just thinking, like, if she was up, just like nagging, want to be in the car all day, like she wants to stop. Need something to eat. Like, it was just too much on the way back. I could not handle it. I stopped so many times on the way back because I could not get back. I'm never doing this again. It was too much, like for real. So okay, so as far as like. Okay, so do your children, because they're older, are they playing any sports or anything right now? They're in high school, right? My son actually, he's a football. He's the bomb in football. Like, okay. I'm trying to find him a type of program so he can, because he doesn't really like going to big schools. Mm-hmm. So he likes smaller schools. Mm-hmm. So and when it comes to them smaller schools, they don't have athletics and stuff. Mm-hmm. So what I'm trying to do is find him a program. So if anybody know any programs out there, he's 17, he beastie, like he beastie. Get at my girl. We're going to drop her Instagram. Yes, please get at me because I got to get him in something because that's just talent that don't need to be wasted. Right, that's true. But my oldest daughter, Zariah, she's 15. Mm-hmm. She does makeup. Okay. Like, literally, like, I didn't even know she could. She raw, huh? Like, anytime that I have makeup on, she did it. Yeah. Anything, like, literally, like, she just sat there and was on YouTube. I'm like, who taught you that? The younger generation, when it comes to like creativity, and I'm like, they be going crazy. Yes, like they are so creative, like so smart. Yes. So are they like really good with supporting you when it comes to like your businesses and everything like that? Any picture that I'm taking on there, my 2C that I call her my photographer. Mm-hmm. She hitting them angles. She like, she constantly amping me up late. My other daughter, she constantly amping me up late. Like they all like, nah, you gotta do this. Nah, you gotta do that. Dress this. Like they my stylists, all of that. Like I love that. They got it sold up for sure. They got it sold up. They gonna tell me like, nah, ma, that ain't it. They gonna be like, yeah, that's it. That's it. Like. Right, we need the truth. We need to know what's going on. So, they are equally involved. They all are involved big time. That's good. That's good. So, do you feel like being a mom, especially you said that you had your first kid, kind of young? I was 18. 18. Yeah. Okay, so not as if our kids are a mistake, but do you feel like you should have waited
a little bit longer to have children because you were trying to get yourself together and you were so young?
I definitely feel like I could have waited for the other ones.
Okay.
I could have winged it with the one.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, I have multiples and they all back to back. I had a kid for a year straight. Like each year I had a kid.
Yeah.
And then my children's dad, he passed away in 2010 when 2 weeks after my youngest was born.
Oh, no.
So that was, you know, like, you know, he wasn't there.
Right, that's a lot. That's devastating.
So it was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I definitely felt like just because of that, like I could have waited because it was like I wanted a family. I wanted, you know, I wanted my daughters to have a dad. Like I didn't want them to grow up without my dad or anything like that.
Right. So did you have your dad when you was growing up?
Yes and no. Mm-hmm. Yes and no. Like if I have to be honest myself, I feel like no, I didn't.
Okay.
I might have been around, or you know, I might have came spend some weekends or something, but I never felt like that true connection. Now, since my brother has passed, so my mom has me and my other sister. She had her when I was 16. So basically, I was the only child for my mother. My dad has 2 other kids, my little brother and my little sister.
Gotcha. Okay.
So recently, since my little brother has passed, my dad has really like stepped it up, like you know. And it's just like, you know, I've been wanting this for my whole life. And I'm mad that it had to be on the terms that it's on. But I'm thankful that he is here now.
Right. Yeah. I feel that. I have a similar situation like that with my dad. I definitely agree. Like, I'm thankful that he's here now, but you could have been here when you were supposed to. Yeah. Like it would have.
Things could have would
have changed the direction of some of the things that I did. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I definitely agree.
But it's like shit. Everything happens for a reason.
Girls need their dad.
God wrote this way. This is the way He wanted to happen. So it's just like, all right.
So can you give any advice to any of the single mothers that are out there watching us right now that are interested in business or that are already in business?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it broke. Do it alone. Do that. Do your shit.
Yeah.
Because you never know, like, it might pop.
Especially your kids is riding on this. You doing this for your kids.
Like, because I don't want my kids to really want for nothing. Like, I don't want, like I said, growing up, like I said, my family, they have no understanding on how I just jump shit like that.
Because you was in the church.
Because I grew up in the church. I was speaking in tongues at 10. Like, I grew up in the church. Like, my grandparents, reverends, my grandma is a prophetess. Like,
how was that? Like, I always wanted to. So I have a friend who dad was a pastor and she was so sheltered. Like she could never do nothing. We used to try to get her to come outside with us. She couldn't come outside, even to just jump double dutch. She could not come outside. They used to be doing scriptures all day long. Like, was that what it was like for you growing up?
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. And then it was her paranoia because you my little girl. I don't want nobody to do nothing to you. So she was paranoid. So she kept me sheltered. It's like, you can't do that because when I hop off the porch and I went ape shit.
I'm going crazy.
I done hopped off the porch. I'm going crazy. So it's like, I don't feel like you need to don't shelter them like that. Like let them have they independency, let them grow, but but keep them in line too.
Yeah, make sure they still making good decisions, but don't be overbearing.
Yeah, don't be overbearing because
I'm trying so hard not to do that with my daughter, especially because I'm down here with just me and her. I be trying, but her dad and them are here too, but my side of the family is still up north. I be trying so hard not to be overbearing and just let her be her little self. You know, she's still growing into her little personality. So So let's get into a little bit of juicy topics. We almost done here. I see you tatted. You tatted like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's all these tats? Tell me a little bit. What is this? Is it Sosa?
Yeah, free sauce.
These bitches love Sosa. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
So who is Sosa, girl? You talking about all over that?
Yeah, Sosa was my boo. Sosa is currently doing 30 years in the feds.
30?
30. Yes, he's doing
30 is crazy. I couldn't even imagine it.
He was my real first super gangster out.
This when you hopped out the porch.
Like he was my first real super gangster boyfriend. Now my baby's dad, he was super gangster too, but he was a little different with it. Like, he was a little different. But Sos was like, I learned a lot of shit dealing with Sos. I seen a lot of shit. Like,
He was one of them.
Yeah, he was one of them. And then the reason behind this tattoo is, you know how niggas do. He had 2 girlfriends. And I had to tell her, like, that's my man too. Like,
you
get a tattoo. So when I got the tattoo, that's when the whole world was like, oh my God, son of a bitch, like that. So yeah.
Funny. Okay, what's the 3 for? Or is that 30?
It's a 3.
Okay.
So this is my other boyfriend.
Armani!
I got about 5, 6 different niggas tatted on me. This be my favorite.
You dangerous.
She
toxic. That's what she's trying to say. She's toxic, y'all.
It's my favorite one. So this was Dion. Dion in jail too. I don't.
That's a whole nother story for another day.
Jail too.
For another episode.
Jail too. So he has this 3 on his forehead right here.
What?
So
why would he do that?
He has them everywhere for real. So too. Like tattoos and some waves. Oh my God.
That's your thing.
You got me. Tattoos and waves. Hey. You got me. I'll be locked in.
How many tattoos do you got?
I think I got like 20.
20?
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
you got it.
Yeah,
you definitely got it.
20.
You got it for sure. What's like one of the tattoos that hurted the most?
This one in the palm of my hand.
Girl, what?
Yes.
What does that say? I get money.
I get lots of cash.
Yeah. You snap with that.
Yeah. So this one hurted the most.
Yeah.
And he was just like, you already getting started. You might as well finish. And I'm like,
you got
but
one
the thing about
foot?
it, no.
Oh, okay.
I have no girly tattoos.
I heard that hurt.
I don't have no girly tattoos. All my tattoos are like in waist spots, I guess. Like I don't have no chunks.
What's that on your knuckles?
So that's a broken heart. And that, the death thing, and that's the pay for my baby's dad. So this is his stuff.
Okay. Oh,
and it's just my Pisces, and I get money.
Oh, you a Pisces?
Yeah,
you toxic. She toxic. That's what she got all them niggas on her. She toxic. She had them going crazy.
Ape shit.
So did any of them get you tatted?
Yeah,
all of them. Tell my name on you so I know it's real. You crazy. Okay, drop your Instagram because we are almost about to wrap up here. Drop your Instagram. Okay, drop all your other social medias that you have as well.
My hair page is staypretty_stay poppin'. My personal Instagram is every_ballers_dream too. Cause come on now, I'm every baller's dream.
Period.
Let's be for real.
Period. Let's be fucking for real.
Let's be fucking for real.
What is you saying? Is you cool? Okay, do you got a YouTube?
No, I don't have a YouTube yet. I'll be saying I'm gonna make one, but I ain't made one yet, but I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make a YouTube.
Okay,
I'll make my kids make one. I got TikTok. TikTok is everybody's dream. That's my TikTok.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's play a little game real quick. Right. Since your name is Every Baller's Dream, we gonna throw a little rappers out there. We gonna play.
Shout out to my real man, YFN Lucci. He know the vibe.
So you like YFN Lucci.
Okay. Like everybody back home, like I used to have this imaginary beef with Reginae. Like you would really think me and her was really beefing because I used to have this beef with her. Like
not imaginary beef.
Yeah, Reginae's beef was real over Lucci. Like
see, that's why I'm saying
she couldn't post him without me. Twitter fingers.
Did she block you?
No. But I feel like a couple of her posts was directed towards me. So it's like, what's up, Reginae? Is you cool?
Is you cool or not?
Is you cool?
Okay, 3 rappers. We got Drake, Skilla Baby, Burna Boy. How you feeling?
Drake, that's more like a brother vibe.
Okay, I feel that too.
Yeah, that's more like a brother vibe. Now that's Skrilla. Ever since he done beefed up.
Okay. Hey. He looking good, right?
And I don't even like yellow niggas, but what's up, Skrilla?
Yeah, and I like his personality too.
Yeah, he seemed like he's very sweet. Like but you can tell he don't take no shit. Like
you can't run over him. He ain't no pushover.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Burna Boy?
Okay, so Burna Boy, he cool, but I just feel like maybe it'd be just too big. Like
he's definitely giving African mandingo.
Yeah, I can't. I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't need the.
I don't know what Chloe over there doing with that, but
I don't want to be hurting.
Yeah,
I want to feel good.
Yeah, make it feel good.
And he's giving me he gonna
tear your insides.
Yeah. All right.
Tear your insides out.
That's a wrap, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to me, your girl Lala Red from Vibes Unplugged, and my girl, the biggest Armani. Thank y'all. See y'all next time.